home.
That should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Powell inside. He's guarded by Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, with contact in the restricted area, Norman Powell, gritty play.
Doors, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
He gets it in there.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Holmgren with it. Outside Williams. Pass to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. Powell, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Powell for 3. They get it back. And the dunk by Zubac.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard." It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special. Just 2 to shoot. And Leonard gets it to go.
Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shai? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Pass to Leonard. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Down against Williams. Now Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Leonard. He has 6. Zubac, a screen on Holmgren. Leonard kicks to Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by a bucket. The second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Wallace. Alex Caruso out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the center position. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Now, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
On the wing, Jones. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the paint. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. A different look for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Amir Coffey. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Simmons. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Jones against Wiggins. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Pass to Caruso. Hartenstein inside. Working on Zubas.
How about Zubas? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Leonard against Caruso. Leonard draws the double. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Wiggins in the post. Defended by Jones. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guy. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Bogdanovich. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Left side, Williams. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Back to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 6.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. With the shot, again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Outside Leonard. Coffey passes to Leonard. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fires away from outside. Leonard with the range.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 3. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Powell for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. His 11th attempt is no good. He's made 9 of those 11. Dunn kicks to Zubats. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Harden. And here is Powell. Six on the shot clock. Zubats blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubats? Nice finish.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Holmgren the pass to Dort. Drills it from outside. Dort's got 5 now.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Harden kicks to Leonard. There's the 3. Harden's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with it. And Harden comes to help. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for Dunn. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. 1:49 left to play in the third. Hartenstein with the screen for Caruso. 5 to shoot. Back to Dort. Puts up a deep 3. The Thunder with another miss. Clippers trail by 4. Down low. Here's Jones. Yes! And the foul. That one on Williams.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Caruso. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Harden. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Powell. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, with what he's done in the NBA, Kawhi Leonard seems to be a lock for the Hall of Fame.
I agree, Kevin, and the reason is he's got a couple of championships under his belt. More importantly, he's got individual awards, All-NBA, Defensive Player of the Year. And he's been able, in the most leveraged moments of a season, to be the focal point for his team, and that's a big driver of Hall of Fame status.
Leonard battling for 2.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Wallace outside. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wallace has got 5 points in the quarter. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, up 5. And will return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Jason Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the fourth.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a two-possession deficit.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Oh!
My goodness.
And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Outside Leonard. Done outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bogdanovich. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
For the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Derek Jones. Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Teron Lewis had talked with the team. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Thank you, David. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Harden. Clippers trail by 4. Dunn passes to Zubac. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Hartenstein with the screen on Harden. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dunn finds Leonard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Thunder shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Powell. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Harden. Williams against Powell. Outside Williams, shoots over Powell. It's in!
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Holmgren against Leonard. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Williams looking over the floor. Got it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Dunn finds Leonard. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
A three from Leonard. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't going to cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Williams inside the line. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we go. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all. Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Holmgren against Leonard. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. Powell dishes to Dunn. Powell with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. At the Dunn. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
And now here comes Williams leading the break.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Outside Leonard. It falls!
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalties. And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Here's Leonard, and the rejection by Holmgren. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate.
wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Here's Morant. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Wells. Back to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Fox. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
RJ, with Harrison Barnes on the roster, a team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Moran against Fox. From the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the basket by Bane.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Barnes on the take.
And this rookie Castle is smooth on the drive. Can't give him any space in the lane.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Grizzlies head coach had a few moments to share with me. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Vassell. Goes up from the top of the key, and is good. Off the back rim and in. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Morant with it. Outside Bane. And San Antonio making a change here. Paul's checked in. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson finds Clark. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pippen, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 11-3 run. Inside, here's Clark. Good D by Wembanyama.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Bane surveying the D. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. Bane's got 9.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Brandon Clark out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Greg.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Paul, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
See, it's the accuracy of Paul's shooting that makes the mid-range look easy. He can take that shot all night.
Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. The 6-footer. And another basket for Memphis.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's the pick. Fox outside. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. Pass to Pippen. Jackson outside. Jackson the screen. The 3 from Bane. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Bane's got 12.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Barnes passes to Sohan. Here's Fox. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 10 points for him.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
The drive by Bane. Here's Clark. And the layup is good off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Back to Fox. And there's 1:38 left in the first half of this one.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Pass to Clark. Here's Wells. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Fox. Jackson can't get it to go.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Fox for 3. Fox! That smooth lefty shot.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him the point guard. I call him the scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Timeout called. Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Clark. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Outside Morant. Wells, the pass to Morant. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. And there's the rejection. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Pass to Vassell. Clock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Vassell's got his second basket.
And Vassell.
Paul against Morant. 11 seconds left. Jacks up a 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at center, filling out the middle. Fox surveying the D. Vassell, a screen on Morant. Here's Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing. RJ displaying at a faster pace. Work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant for the lead. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. San Antonio has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. Doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Tough points from Ja.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Castle. Barnes feeling it out a bit. San Antonio again can't hit. And here's Memphis. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey, covered by Wembanyama. The three from Bane. And another three from Memphis.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Fox for three. It's in! Fox from serious distance.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that three. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
From deep, Morant. Barnes with the rebound.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Now here's Barnes. Puts up a three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Jackson outside. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Morant. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Sohan's checked in for Vassell. Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Jackson outside. Aldama outside. Jackson with a screen on Barnes. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Now Paul, 5 points in the game. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Sohan. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 4. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. It counts, and the foul. That's on Keldon Johnson.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Fox. Fires high post, and he knocks the jumper down. Fox has got 20 points.
Fox is just so active on offense, terrific at looking for ways to score.
Here's Pippen. The 3 from Bane. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Good on the shot. He's got 22.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. First First and foremost, he wants to see more points on the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Moran against Fox. With the teardrop. And it's Morant missing. Spurs lead by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And he lobs it up top. Payne with it. Fox picks him up. Payne, the pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Looking to get back on track. Morant with the close range bucket.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
He's feeling it. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Unloads from 13. And it's Fox missing.
I think that spin move might have put him off balance a little as he's unable to find the cup.
From 11 feet away. And that one hits the back iron.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
And he buries it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Fox against Moran. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night. And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Timeout, Grizzlies. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So it's San Antonio now. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. And then Morant with the jam!
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. Third team.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Here's Fox. Yes!
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No
like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now, here is Harden. Leonard with the ball. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here's Zubac. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Dunn. Hits the three-point bomb.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
And here's Randall after Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Clippers, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Outside Leonard. From outside the arc. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Edwards. Fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Leonard looking over the floor. Tries it from the top of the key. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Leonard's got 7 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's Gobert. Hasn't made one yet. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And stolen by Dunn. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Inside, Leonard. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Unloads from 9. Edwards' shot is good. 8 points for him.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Here's Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Reed. Then it's Miller, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. So it's Minnesota now. Trailing by 2. Here's Reed. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Reeves got the first basket of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Pass to Coffey. Back to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Zubac. Count the basket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Here's Reed from downtown. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reed after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Edwards making a statement.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And James Harden has subbed in for Ben Simmons. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here is Edwards. 10 points for him. And there's a whistle. That'll go on Jared Jones. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards.
Timberwolves substitution, number 9, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
And here's Randle. Still scoreless. No good from outside. Leonard inside. Randle on him. Leonard forces it through inside.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Harden dishes to Jones. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Foul comes in for Amir Coffey. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Powell sets a screen for Harden. Over Conley. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now a 4-point Clipper lead.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Conley sets a screen for Randle. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randle's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
Leonard, no luck. Now here's Conley. Randle left side. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA replay center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
The Timberwolves.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Dunn, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley said,
"What a sweet jam by Edwards."
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Al Harden, 5 points in the game. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Ready to go, everyone. Let's hear it from you.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Gobert with a screen on Harden. Conley for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Conley's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Conley against Harden. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Randall against Leonard. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Harden finds Leonard. Ooh, Kawhi gets it to go. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Ben Simmons in for James Harden. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's Leonard, and that one's drained from the low block. Leonard's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, he scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Here's Randle to end the run. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Minnesota, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed. And it's Minot in at the 4. Edwards inside. He's covered by Bogdanovic. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut back down to 8 points. They needed that one from Edwards. Done with it. Pass to Coffee. Leonard inside. Minot pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 8. Alexander Walker on the wing. Edwards with it. For 3. Edwards cashing in from outside.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovic. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Conley, the pass to Randle. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Zubac, a screen on Randle. The drive by Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
The muscle from Edwards.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Takes it out to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Gobert dishes to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Here's Leonard. In the paint, Kawhi gets it done.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Outside Conley. Oh, good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Leonard against Randall. Pass to Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's McDaniels at the elbow. Edwards. He's off on that one. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Outside Leonard. Over Randall. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that trims the lead to 6. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Yep, it counts. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. From deep three-point land, and the miss. And so Los Angeles takes the win, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
played on paper. But if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, BA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. Bain, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time They're not backing off.
Now here's Dort. Four on the clock. From deep three-point land. And Morant clears the board. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Morant. And there's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Three-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Bane. Dort defending. And the basket by Bane.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the screen. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA. And the knew his talent. Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a in here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Bane. Jackson against Holmgren. Nifty move. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game. He misses the free throw. Oklahoma City making a switch here. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, one of the most unique players that we've seen, Holmgren, part of this new crop of 7-footers with skill, combines rare length and a great ability. And when you add his feel for the game, it could make him special.
With the floater, unable to get that one. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at power forward. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wallace outside. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Kennard. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Pass to Clark. Here's Wells. Back to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson with a screen on Dort. From deep, Bane. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wiggins finds Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Bane. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. 1:51 left in the second period. Top of the key. And he hits the jumper. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling,
The skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
Here's Pippen. Pass to outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And another three for Oklahoma City.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Jackson outside. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Pippen. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
And he got his timing down. And that's really quick processing by Dort, putting him in prime position, making him the go-to option on the break.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Bane. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Bane's gotten his second bucket of the game.
love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Morant surveying the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Williams from long range drops in the 3. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. SGA takes it himself. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Sinks it from distance.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back.
Timeout.
That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
First team.
Pass to Moran. Here's Wells. Yet to see a basket. To the paint. Outside for Moran. And another 3 for Memphis.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining 3s.
And that one's long. Grizzlies trail by 9. Bane, the pass to Moran. Wide open look. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The fadeaway. Holmgren for 2.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Outside Bane. Back to Moran. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter. Oh, he cranks it in! Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Once Ja Morant gets rolling, there is no stopping him. Ja is feeling it tonight.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. SGA explodes to the rim.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
There's Jackson with the 3. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Moran. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points. Grizzlies trail by 10. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And here's Morant. Give him 20. Oh, Morant from close range.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Morant. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their play is early. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at the Thunder. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Six to shoot. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Outside Bain. That one goes in.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Holmgren gets it to go.
Yeah, Holmgren meets some resistance there inside, but he stays strong and gets right through it.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Morant again missing. Thunder leading by 7. Dort, the pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Edey. Bain surveying the D. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Outside, Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Up top, Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game? Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Timeout! Grizzlies! Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in. And that one brings them within one.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Timeout, Grizzlies! Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Oh, as big a free throw as you can make. Now they need a stop to send it to OT.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good. We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Morant with it. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein.
Oh, wow! What a play! Leave it to Morant to shock the defense like this. I mean, just putting it on a string.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
With some arc. Morant, no good. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Here's Williams. And he dunks it down.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Now Morant. Tough points from John. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:15 left in OT. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Morant, no good. The Thunder have got their first 3 shots to drop in overtime. Picked his pocket. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren for 3. Count it!
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Can you say prime time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Timeout, Grizzlies. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
The three from Bane. Misses the three. Jackson for three. No good from three-point range. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime,
closely.
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Davis at the four-man position. Count it.
Oh, yeah. Irving, he has the mid-range in his bag now.
Harden the pass to Dunn. In the corner, Powell with it. And here's Leonard from three. The Mavericks pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. Dunn covering. And Thompson kicks to Irving. Washington against Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Davis inside. He's covered by Leonard. And Davis can't get it to go. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Irving, good.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
And it's the Clippers' ball. Harden the pass to Zubac. Dunn looking over the floor. Powell for three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Thompson outside. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Dunn. Now here's Leonard. Puts it up. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That one falls.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Excellent finish by Harden, completing that nice alley-oop.
Thompson passes to Gafford. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. The three from Davis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's Harden with the drive. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Irving from long range. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Leonard, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. Here's Dinwiddie. Clippers able to drain the 3. Oh, the lob to Irving. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And this is why Bogdanovic has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Irving with the ball. And there's the drive. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Lively. Takes a 3. No good from Irving.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the 3 from Bogdanovic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Zubats. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovic. And James Harden has subbed in for Ben Simmons. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. Washington's checked in for Christie. And it's Klay Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Now, here's Thompson. No scoring in this one. From deep. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Irving. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Irving. Here's Dunn. Leonard dishes to Harden. Back to Leonard. Jones with the screen on Davis. Leonard kicks to Harden. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks trail by 10. Washington passes to Irving. And here's Thompson for the 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Harden outside. Leonard on the wing. And Davis sends it back.
His great length really helps AD defensively.
12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And good that time.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Pass to Davis. Shoots over Leonard.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Clippers on top, leading by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Your attention to center court and get ready. shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Davis, the pass to Gafford. Pass to Irving. And the rejection by Harden. And here's Leonard. He's guarded by Davis. Leonard looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard forces it through inside.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Davis. Here's
My goodness. You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Like we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Harden outside. Back to Dunn. Teardrop shot. That shot off the mark. Mavericks trail by 9. Thompson up top. He's covered by Leonard. Inside, Klay Thompson.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
It's Powell on the wing. Fires from 18, and he gets it to go. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thompson finds Davis. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 9. Dunn passes to Zubac. The 3 from Harden. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 9.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
Harden against Irving. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Davis against Leonard. Five on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers lead by 11. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving. Then there's Christie. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Marshall in at the 4. Now Lively pass to Irving. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Jones. Norman Powell comes in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden subbed in for Bogdanovich. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Davis comes in for Marshall. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Christie. It's Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Leonard. It's up a 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Washington inside. Howell on him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Hits the 3-point bomb.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And here's Harden for 3. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Here's Leonard, and Davis sends it back. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Irving. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
To the inside. It's tipped. 44 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It's Powell with the drive. And yes, it's good. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Davis kicks to Washington. Thompson from long range bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily, even early on in this one. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
How about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Now here's Bane. 4-3. And that one's good. Morant.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. He gets it in there.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
No good there, off the double clutch. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And the shot's good.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Edwards looking for an opening. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edwards has got 5.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. 5 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3 on target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards.
Substitution on the court.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's McDaniels. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Conley finds Gobert. Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. For 3, Conley connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the middle. Here's Edey. Kicks it out to Clark. From deep, Bane. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he hits it to tie the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Conley against Morant. Here's the 3. That one no good. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
Things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Fires from deep. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Jackson with it. Picked by Aldama. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Jackson for 3. Jackson's got 6.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Here's Miller. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And so it's Memphis with it. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Jackson, the pass to Clark. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8 points now. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Conley. Randle outside. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Randle's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Pass to McDaniels. Randle outside. McDaniels, a screen on Clark for 3. Randle can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Count it. 36 seconds left in the first half. Outside Edwards from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 8 points here in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Conley. Morant against Randle.
That's about awareness. Julius Randle feels that dwindling clock, doesn't get hurried.
Grizzlies trail by 3. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. And here's Randle, hounded by Morant.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Randall outside. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 8.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a three. So can I.
Pass to Edey. Morant with it. He's guarded by Conley. Edey. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Randall outside. Now McDaniels. Back to Randall. Inside. Got a hand on it. These are his first free throws of the game. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Outside Edwards. Plenty of space. And the jumper falls for him. He's got 15.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, it's stolen away. Payne against Edwards. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Here's Edey. Gobert with the double. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Baseline jumper right on the money. Morant's got 16 points now.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
11 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Morant. It doesn't go for him. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Memphis ahead, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bane surveying the D. Pass to Pippen. From the arc. And Bane with the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Payne against Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Clark with a screen on DiVincenzo. Takes it inside. Outside Payne. Over Edwards. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And the shot goes down. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Gobert with a screen on Bane. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Bane, no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. Edwards for three, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Here's Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Edwards got 24.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's...
Oh, wow! And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Edey.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it, leading by 5. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
From deep, Morant. The shot misses. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Money from deep.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Morant. Oh, he got it! He got it!
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim, because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And So it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here.
Purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Over Moody. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Williams. Lock at 6. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. And that one, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Curry. Curry setting the pick for Green. Butler against Hartenstein. Now here's Butler, guarded closer, and easy 2 points on the layup. Butler's got 5 now.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now here's Williams. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Williams. And Moody pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just won't be denied. Draymond's inside game a strength.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with it. Nothing on the board. Dort wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Butler feeling out a bit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3. And here are the Warriors now after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And it goes down 2 points. Jackson-Davis has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Wallace the pass to Caruso. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Payton outside. Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Caruso. Launches it. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Oklahoma City moving it around. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Gary Payton. And then for Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Williams. Curry with the rebound. Outside Butler. That shot, no good. Good D by Holmgren. Oklahoma City leading by 3. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Butler gets it to go. 9 points for Butler. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Moody. Loads it up for Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And that ability to just rise up for the alley-oop. Butler is an animal of an athlete.
Outside Williams. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Curry, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Thunder 5 right now. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Here's Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Holmgren. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Podziemski finds Curry. A 3-ball. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Podziemski on the wing. Still without a basket. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Where there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Count that one for George.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Curry with the three. Steph, perfection from the arc.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Outside, George. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams with a clean look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Back to Curry. Fires the three. Another three for Golden State.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Here's Williams. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's Butler. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Really understands the purpose of his screens. Draymond, one of the best off-ball players.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. Gary Payton is checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Jackson-Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls from the top of the key, and he swishes it right through. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. Golden State's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
The Thunder leading by 7. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Curry Curry looking around. From past the arc, everything's within Curry's range.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Butler against Holmgren. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State basketball.
The tray. And another 3 for Golden State. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Curry kicks to Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession.
Out to the right wing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
From 8, Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. On the wing, Williams. Double team on Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Holmgren. Shot by Pajemski, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Timeout called the Warriors. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Jacks up a 3. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Here's Pajemski. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Bullseye!
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one.